everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I am upcycling some old Keds, and the first thing that I do is wash them in the washing machine. As you can see, it does basically nothing, but it gets all the extra crud off. And then I mixed some white acrylic craft paint with a fabric paint medium, and I'm just gonna paint both shoes completely white to give like a nice base coat. As per usual, I'm going to be talking on and off throughout this video, so if you're already sick of the sound of my voice, that's totally fine. Mute this video while you watch and stream Hope World by J-Hope. So this is something that I've been doing. I actually wear a lot of white Keds and they get grungy really quickly. So anytime they get like too gross to wear, I like to paint them. I started doing it last Halloween and I painted some Nightmare Before Christmas ones. So this time I really wanted to do a pair of Hope World shoes. I've seen other people do Hope World shoes and they always look so cool because the colors are awesome. The cartoony aspect is cool. I really love the Hope World album cover. So yeah, that's where I came up with this, and now I'm just painting on my design. When I first started sketching this design, it just looked crazy. It didn't look like anything, and I was really concerned about what it was going to turn out to look like. So once I started laying down the color though, it really started to turn out a lot more like what I was envisioning in my head. So about here is when I decided that the purple color I was using, like the main purple color, was way too dark. So I really needed to mix a lighter color. So I did that, and then the first color I mixed was way too light. So I did it again and finally came up with a purple color that I felt like was sufficient for the design. So one thing that I do regret actually is not adding more clouds. I had, I think, like 4 clouds, and then I ended up painting over one because I kind of messed it up. So I really only had 3 clouds on it, which I still think looks okay. I just wish that I had done more before I painted the whole shoe red. And I also really wanted to do the airplane, but I just felt like that was way too detailed to add on a shoe. It just wouldn't have looked right. So I think those are my only regrets on this particular shoe anyway. But yeah, so now I'm just painting the entire thing red. And this brush that I'm using is so not a good brush for this. It was way too flimsy. But my other brushes are at work because I took them there to use for something else. So sometimes when you're upcycling, you literally just use the supplies that you have. So that's what I did. On the other shoe, I just wanted it to say Hope World, like at the top of the album cover. So this shoe was a lot simpler, took a lot less time to do, but I still like it. It looks really cool with the other shoe when they're all done. And this green color that I used is it's fluorescent. So it's really not opaque at all. And I had to go over that particular paint several times, but that's okay. I really liked the color in the end. And now I'm using a paint pen and a Sharpie to add more detail to the other shoe. Here's when I got real lazy and just started squirting the paint straight onto the shoe. Like I said, the brush I was using was not the best, so this was just a little bit more efficient for me. And now I'm just painting the tongues of the shoes. I feel like it just doesn't look complete unless you do that. But you can't really tell when there isn't a foot inside the shoe. But I'm painting one green and the other one purple. The last thing I'm going to do is spray them with the sealant. I use Mr. Super Clear, and then I put the laces back in and the shoes are done. I really like how these turned out. So if you also liked them and you enjoyed this video, please make sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time. I wanted them to be like popping out of the lettering. My lettering actually ended up being longer than I originally